What's up guys, my name is Dev. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we have a really cool install on my 3rd gen Tacoma. In today's video, we're gonna be installing a brand new tailgate insert on my truck. This insert is made by Jimmy over at SnailArmor.com. Extremely excited for today's install because the factory tailgate like this, you can see it has all these ridges from this fiberglass bed, and it hurts so bad if you are getting up in your truck and you put your knees on this, or if you're sitting on it, it's just extremely uncomfortable. If you go to set anything on it, like often I'll cook on the back of my truck whenever I'm camping and things fall in it, it's a nightmare having these ridges. So I'm super stoked to have one big flat panel that not only looks really good, but it's very functional in the sense that it's just a nice big countertop basically now. All right, so here is a look at the tailgate panel that I had made from Snail Armor. As you can see, it has their name down here in the bottom. And then I told Jimmy, the owner, I basically just told him that I wanted something to do with Utah and like the mountains, because that's where I'm from. And this is the design he made, and I'm so stoked. I basically just let him do whatever he wanted, and I think it looks great. But this is pretty thin. I think it's aluminum, but it could be steel, but it's powder coated in this really nice black. I hope you can see if I get up close, but it's like a really textured powder coat, which is great. It feels very heavy duty and high quality. So yeah, install should be really easy. You basically just remove all the factory screws like I'm about to show you. And then they even send you some replacement screws for the top of it. And yeah, it should take all of 5 minutes by yourself. Oh, basically this whole install consists of removing all of these factory bolts, which go all the way around. I think there's like a total of 15 just by guessing, but you will use a T30. That's what all of them are, fits right in there. I'm gonna be using a 3/8 drive impact for this. You can use a ratchet. I am gonna use an impact. Yes, it has chrome sockets. This is very low torque. I shouldn't blow anything up. I have it on a pretty low setting, so yeah. These top ones that are closer to the tailgate end cap are bigger than the other ones that are on the rest of it, so keep them separate. As you can see, these ones that are closer to the end cap are a little bit bigger than these ones, so I'm just keeping them separated. So after that, your old tailgate insert should just lift right out. Now I'm gonna take the time to clean this up with just some glass cleaner because it is filthy, but obviously you don't have to. It is just gonna get dirty again, but blah, blah, blah. But this is just my choice and I'm gonna make it look better, so yeah. Is this worth doing? I don't know. Does it make me feel better about it? Yeah, probably. Anyway, now I have a little bit of a cleaner surface. I just used some all-purpose cleaner, but looks a little bit better than I did. So now, super straightforward. This, we'll just go ahead and slide in, and then you will see the factory holes that get lined up. And that's it. After you have this set in there, you're gonna use the factory bigger screws for up here on the end cap, but then you will use the provided countersunk screws for the rest of these holes. And as you can see, they're beveled and countersunk so that you'll have a nice, flat, clean surface. So I'm gonna go around and I'm just gonna hand start these just so that I don't strip them, and then I'm gonna sink them down with just my impact. And these are just a regular big Phillips, so you could do this by hand if you really wanted to. You'll go ahead and do the same thing with these bigger bolts that go up on the top. They don't give you countersunk ones because there's no way to really make this flat because you're always going to have this edge anyway. All right guys, it's really just that simple. There's nothing else I can really show you on this install. As soon as you put those bolts in, you're good to go. Make sure it's all secure. I would say the biggest thing is make sure that you don't strip any of the bolts, because that would really suck, having to replace those or having to extract them. I'm extremely impressed as far as my first impressions go. This powder coating feels really good. It feels extremely premium. And this laser engraving, I mean, it just feels great. It feels really high quality. Doesn't feel like anything's gonna chip or flake off. And yeah, it's so nice having a flat tailgate. It feels really sturdy, like nothing's bending or anything. And so yeah, I'm extremely excited to use this, like actually on a camping trip and stuff. One thing that's kind of niche to me, but I think it'll be really nice, when I mount this Badlands jack in here and I set it up on my tailgate, it used to roll around and roll off of those things. So it'll be really nice to set it and just be able to roll it over this into that mount. So that'll be really nice. Anyway, I'm gonna give you guys a couple beauty shots of this and of my truck because it's been a long time since I've shown my truck on here. But I just wanna give a huge shout out to Jimmy over at Snail Armor. I'll put the link here on the screen and their website down in the description. You guys can go ahead and pick one up yourself. You can just do a plain black one that will just say Snail Armor in the bottom right corner, or you can obviously put in the notes that you want a custom engraving, and you can put a picture or tell Jimmy whatever you want and they can make that happen for you. So anyway, like I said, thank you guys for watching this video. I really wanna get back into making YouTube content. I've kind of been on a hiatus. I do have a bunch of content coming on my Audi, which that will be really fun to film. That'll be a little while before I'm able to film that, and you'll see why. But anyway, thanks for checking this out, and now for some B-roll.